I'm Calan White with Spirit Home Renovations, and I am the Director of Business Development. And I'm here with Jasmin Lye, a top producing Triple Crown recipient of JLA Realty. Jasmin Lye.
Hi, everyone. How are y'all?
So I asked Jasmin to come meet with us today so I could ask her a couple of questions about her industry and possibly give some information to you guys so that way you would have your questions answered and know going into 2023 what kind of things that you can start to expect. So Jasmin, tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been an agent.
I've been in the industry about 10 years. I've been an agent for 7, and it has been a whirlwind. The last couple of years have been an up and down market, and now that we see things kind of balancing out, the questions turn back to what can we do to sell our house? It's not so much listen and watch it go like hotcakes.
So what areas do you service?
So I service all of the Houston and surrounding areas with a specialty and focus on the North Houston areas. Suburbs, acreage lots, Conroe, the Woodlands, Spring, Kingwood, New Caney, all that area. Pretty much north of 99.
And you do primarily residential?
Yes, primarily residential.
What are some of the top features that help a home sell quickly?
So things that most people look for when purchasing a home, kitchens and bathrooms. Kitchens and bathrooms sell homes, aside from location, because location is going to be your first and foremost when people look at houses, especially in the suburbs. Most of the time they have kiddos. They're looking at school districts. But when it comes to the house itself, location, outside of location, you have a good floor plan and then your kitchen and bathroom.
Yeah.
Kitchens and bathrooms are the first things that go null and void when it comes to style and design.
Gotcha.
So you can really tell how outdated a home is right off the bat if the kitchen is falling apart.
Yeah. So kitchens and baths are really like our bread and butter. We typically just do that and then full home renovations. As also, I wanted to see, what do you feel adds the most value to a home?
So value-wise, overall, appraisals go based off of price per square foot. You can be in the top end of that range or the bottom end of that range based on location. But the thing that adds the most value is overall, how much work is this client going to have to put into a home? Because buyers look for that nowadays. It used to be just get a house, get a roof over my head. The last 2 years, it's all we've seen, put a roof over my head. But it's back to the basics of, what am I getting overall investment-wise out of this house?
Okay. Yeah. I think that makes a lot of sense. And from what we see too, those are things that when we walk with clients that are potentially wanting to buy and then renovate, those are some of the same questions and information that we get too. So for clients that are trying to decide if they want to renovate or sell their home, what type of advice would you provide to help them make that decision?
So this is a tricky one because it's really case by case. And it truly depends on what that client's individual needs are. I say take a step back, look at the grand picture. Take a step back and look at, are we moving for location reasons? If we love our location, did we outgrow the home? Did we outgrow the home in a way that we can't fix that? And if those questions are all yes, we need a different school district. Yes, we want a different layout. Yes, we need more space. That's a fantastic time to look at and explore the option of selling and finding something different. But if I'm just tired of my house, but everything else works for me, renovate, fall in love with your house again. Give it a facelift, make it, date your house. Go back to the basics and say, hey, I really like how it looks. I really like the layout, but I just want to look like the model home. And go ahead and do pull the trigger on the expensive renovation, change out the kitchen. That would be my advice to anyone who's thinking of renovating versus moving.
What do you think that people think adds value that doesn't actually add value?
And I'm gonna kill a lot of y'all, especially the Houstonians. Pools. I get it. Everybody loves a pool. They're beautiful. Your kids love them. But if you're spending $120,000, $150,000 on a pool, I can't come in there unless your house $150,000 higher than your neighbors. It's just not gonna work.
So you don't get a good return.
You will not see every penny you put into it back. And a lot of times clients come in and they renovate for their taste. Fantastic. I love it. Renovate for your taste if you're going to live there long term. Don't spend $100 on every piece of tile. They come in with these beautiful mirrored tiles and they put them in and say, hey, I spent that much on that tile. I want to see every penny back. The reality is when you renovate to that extreme, you're renovating for yourself.
Right.
If you want to renovate to sell, keep it simple. Don't go over the top on budget because you're not going to see every penny back.
Yeah.
It'll help your house sell faster. You won't be on the market long. You'll have a much higher opportunity from multiple offers. But when you come in and you just renovate to taste and you go way above and beyond on finishes, I know the Italian flown in marble looks beautiful and I love it. right? But that buyer may not care for that price tag. So it really comes down to get your values worth and be wise in your choices if you're renovating to sell.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. And thank you for that feedback.
Absolutely.
What areas of the home do you think brings in the greatest return on investment?
So I'm going to beat a dead horse. It's definitely going to be kitchens and bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Kitchens and bathrooms come in. But a lot of times what clients fail to understand is, yes, your kitchen and bathroom could be immaculate, but the rest of the house needs love in every room.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to touch everything.
Make sure it's all kind of fluid, transitional.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want the house to flow and make sense, not that you drop this gorgeous kitchen into this house that every other room needs to be touched. Go back to the basics, depersonalize. I told 99% of my clients when I meet them and they're living in the house, pack your stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Deconnect with the home. It's a great opportunity to detach from the home emotionally. And at the same time, putting your personal touch away helps the client envision themselves in the home. Your family pictures are gorgeous. I love your 7 generations of grandkids are so cute. The client wants to picture themselves in the home. So go back to basics, declutter, and clean the house.
So those would be some of your recommendations of when a client is ready to get their home listed. What can you do to help it show well, sell quickly, kind of declutter and take away that personal connection to the home, so that way the next potential clients can envision themselves there. So what is the best way to contact you if somebody's got some questions? And we're in one of Jasmin's homes that are listed now, so I'll be sure to tag the link and post it in the comments here so you guys can check it out. It's available and it is immaculate. It's so beautiful in here.
Thank you. The clients did a fantastic job of following all my recommendations. If you guys want to get in touch, the link to the home has a contact me page, and 99% of the time I will respond to a text unless I'm dead.
Well, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it, Jasmin.
Thank you guys so much for having me. It was a pleasure.